I did it. I went and got Final Fantasy Boosters. They all have 14 cards, and I have 15, so let's see if we can pull a cloud. I'm wanting it. I'm like asking for it, a cloud or a chocobo. And let's just pull out our good luck mythics and let's get this video started. All right. If I pull a cloud, I will be ecstatic, literally ecstatic. But only one way to find out. Let's get started. Do I want to pull these open this way? Maybe I'll pull them open that way. All right, commons. If you see anything you like, feel free to stop the video and read it. Here's our uncommons. Our rare, Excalibur 2 in a full art, the anime art too. And whenever you gain life, put a charge counter on Excalibur 2. An equipped creature gets +1/+1 for each charge counter on Excalibur 2. That's a really sick one. It's only 1 colorless mana and you can equip it for 3. Here is our holo foil, our land, and an art card. There we go. I'm already liking where this is going. I am grateful that you guys are pulling out your good luck chocobos. Please, I do not have one, and I need one. There's a token on the back of this one. All right, let's get through these commons. Summon Chocomogue. I have not played Final Fantasy very much, but I do love it. Here is a Wild Rose Rebellion. It's a counterspell in this art. It's a reprint. I am setting that aside most definitely because I really like that. And then here's more uncommons. Here's our rare, Raban, Bull of Alamigo. He has ward, pay life equal to Raban's power, and whenever Raban attacks, attach up to 1 target equipment you control to target attacking creature. That's sick. And then mythic rare, holofoil. It is summon Bahamut. Destroy up to 1 target non-land permanent twice, and then draw 2 cards. And then Mega Flare, this creature deals damage equal to the total mana value of other permanents you control to each opponent. And then it does become a 9/9 flying dragon after the saga is done. And here's our forest and our token. Thank you guys so much for pulling out your good luck mythics, because we're already doing some really good stuff here. I'm excited. I already pulled out a really nice counterspell. That's good enough for me. But let's see what else we got. Commons. All right. Common. Here's our uncommons. Rare, the Fire Crystal. I feel like this is early, so red spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. Creatures you control have haste, and then you can pay 6, 2 red and 4 to create a token that's a copy of target creature you control. Sacrifice it at the next end step. Let's take a little peek here. A second rare. We have a rare land, a Balam Garden Seed Academy. It enters tapped and you can pay 5 and Simic to transform it. And let's see what it transforms into. Balam Garden Airborne. It's a vehicle. That's sick. Then we have our holofoil and a land. Put that there. And then art cards. I am loving where this is going. We've gotten a mythic already and then a double rare in a pack. So keep those good luck chocobos out for us, and let's see what we can get here. Commons. And if you do want to stop and read these cards, I should be holding them good enough that you can read them. So just feel free to pause whenever you want to. And sorry, I'm OCD. Uncommons. Here's our rare. It's the Regalia, has haste, and whenever the Regalia attacks, reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a land card. Put that card onto the battlefield tapped and the rest onto the bottom of your library in a random order. That's pretty sick. And here's our Hollow Foil, Syncopate, and our Full Art Swamp Foil art card. I'm feeling good about this. I'm feeling good about pulling a Cloud. I really want Ex-Soldier, but if I get any of the other ones, that's perfectly fine. Here's our commons. And our uncommons. Here's our rare. Stillskin Moogle Merchant, lifelink, and you can pay 2 to tap him, and target opponent gains control of another target permanent you control if they do draw a card. And here's our Hollow Foil, and our land and token. All right. Let's see what we got here. All right, commons. Uncommons. Rare, a Realm Reborn. Other permanents you control have tap, add 1 mana of any color. I really like this one. Here's our Hollow Foil and our land with a token. All right. I'm feeling really good about this. I'm feeling really good. I think this one's going to have something good for us in it. Has a Moogle token, so that's always good. I don't even know what I'm talking about, so let's just get through these commons. Feel free to stop at any time if you want to read these. Uncommon. Here's our first Chocobo, Saw's Chocobo. And then Ultima as our rare, Origin of Oblivion, flying, and whenever Ultima attacks, put a blight counter on target land. For as long as that land has a blight counter on it, it loses all types and abilities and has tap, add colorless. Whenever you tap a land for colorless, add an additional colorless. I really like that. Then let's see. Here's a second rare. Dion Bahamut's Dominion has Dragonfire Dive. During your turn, Dion and other knights you control have flying. And then when Dion enters, create a 2/2 white knight creature token. And then you can pay 4 and 2 white to exile him. Then return to the battlefield transformed. And let's see what he comes back as. Oh, he comes back as Bahamut, Warden of Light. That's pretty sick. All right, and here's our Hollow Foil. And a Hollow Foil Plains and a token. All right, I'm loving where this is going. Keep those good luck chocobos out. We're definitely going to be pulling a Cloud. I can feel it. Here's our commons. Mythic, Zidane Tribal. It's a Ragavan, Nimble Pilferer. Oh my goodness, I did not even notice that. This one's the reprint of Ragavan. I really like that. So let's put that over there. I told you we were going to get a Mythic. I think that's the first one. Here's our uncommons. Rare, Lindblum Industrial Regency. You can cast it as an adventure, or it's a land that taps for red. Then here's our Hollow Foil. if I can move it, and then our land, as well as an art card. Art cards go over here, and I have to fix this. All right, let's see how many we got left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're a little over halfway done. I have a feeling of good stuff. We pulled a Ragavan on a reprint, so I have a good feeling. You know what? Let's pull out Ragavan real quick as Zidane Tribal. And let's keep him out for good luck. All right, here's our commons. Mountain Chocobo, I think. Then here is a Baron Rivalry as the art. More uncommons. Then rare, Sin, Spyro's Punishment. Whenever Sin enters or attacks, exile a permanent card from your graveyard at random, then create a tapped token that's a copy of that card. If the exiled card is a land card, repeat this process. So that's pretty great. Then here is our holofoil, land, and art card. Okay. I've got good feelings about this one. We've got our Ragavan out for good luck. This one opened weird, I'm sorry. Whoa, okay. I got a Chocobo token. Here's our commons. I have a good feeling about this one. Uncommons. Choco Comet. Side quest. Here's our rare Esper Origins. You can surveil 2, then you gain 2 life. If this spell was cast from a graveyard, exile it, then put it onto the battlefield transformed under its owner's control with a finality counter on it. It has flashback, and then it comes out to summon Esper Malden. That's our rare. And then we have our holofoil and land token. Okay, we got 5 left. I'm going to pick out from the middle here. We've got our good luck Ragavan out here for us. And then let's just get through these commons. Fish. It's a catfish. Sorry, I like fishing, so that caught me off guard for 2 seconds. And commons. Here is a Summon Fat Chocobo. It's a common, but it's just fancy art. Then here's our rare Hope Esthime. Lifelink at the beginning of your end step. Each opponent mills X cards, where X is the amount of life you gained this turn. And then here is our holofoil, land, and our little bird token. All right. We only have 3 left after this one. We need to keep our good luck pants on because I'm feeling a cloud emanating from one of these packs. And if not, well then I'm hallucinating. Here is a Summon GF Ifrit in fancy art. It's a common. Here's our rare, the Earth Crystal. Green spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. If one or more +1/+1 counters would be put on a creature you control, put twice that many counters on that creature instead, and then you can pay 4 and 2 green to distribute 2 +1/+1 counters among 1 or 2 creatures you control. And then our holofoil Chocobo Racetrack, land, and token. All right, we've only pulled 1 mythic so far, but I'm feeling it in this one. I know I say that every time, but it's going to be great. All right, let's get through these commons. And then the uncommons. Rare, from father to son. Search your library for a vehicle card, reveal it, put it into your hand. Then if this spell was cast from your graveyard, put that card onto the battlefield instead, then shuffle. Then here is our holofoil Saw's Chocobo, and our land and token. Okay, we got 2 left. 2 left. My heartbeat is racing, but that's okay. I'm not gonna have a heart attack, I promise. Alrighty, let's get through these commons. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm distracted. I'm setting that on the side. Sorry, my wife has a dinosaur deck. The second I see a dinosaur, I have to read it because I have to figure out if it's good enough for her deck. You know? Always have the deck building mindset over here. Here's our rare, Tifa Lockhart. Trample, and whenever a land you control enters, double Tifa Lockhart's power until end of turn. And then we have our holofoil. And then we have our land art card. Okay, last one. This one has to have a mythic. Has to. All right. Oh, shoot. Okay. All right, here's our commons. Hold on to the edge of your seat as we move through these to get our art one. That's a brainstorm. And set that over here. And then more uncommons. Okay, here's our rare. It is the Wind Crystal. White spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. If you gain life, you gain twice that much life instead. Then you can pay 4 and 2 white. Creatures you control gain flying and lifelink until end of turn. And then we have a holofoil Sagun and a land and an art card. We didn't get a cloud. I'm so sad. We got 1 Ragavan though. That's always good. So I feel really good about this haul. I'm going to see if I made some profit on it. But if you like watching me open stuff on my channel, just hit that like button. Tell me in the comments. Tell me what you want me to open next. And subscribe. I'll see you in the next one, maybe.